scale of change and the ambiguity and volatility that we're facing into all the time. That could be at an industry level, that could be at a global level, it could be at a very local level, but it is persistent, and we absolutely have to help our people and our communities and societies also on a more broader kind of impact and reach perspective adapt.
Having navigated the pandemic, I think we have to start looking forward and seeing what's ahead. I think there's a danger we keep looking in the rear view mirror and thinking about the pandemic, and I think there's been some great lessons learned from it, but I think to move forward we've probably got to think about the new organisations that we're going to run and how we design them.
It's really ensuring that the environment that we're creating, the culture, the behaviour, is one where talent want to join and they want to stay. We recruit about 15,000 people a year, and the great resignation or the great attraction, whichever way you want to look at it. So I think the biggest priority is really to continue to evolve the culture and make it one that people want to come and they want to stay. Because without this, we're a services company, the business just can't operate.
Giving people the opportunity to re-energise. And a key part for me to make that happen is to be really clear what it is we're trying to do as an organisation. So giving a clear story, what their part is in it, not overwhelming them, so it's keep it simple, keep it clear, and helping them kind of step into the next era, I guess, post-pandemic era.
Understanding what the world of work is now, both not only in terms of where people work, but how people work, when people work, how empowered people feel. So really giving people meaning at work, I think, is more important than ever, to set yourself apart, because as we know, the competition for talent is never been bigger. And particularly for many organisations like ourselves, we're growing, and the capability and capacity agenda is huge, and we're growing in all the areas that many businesses are growing in.
I think the last challenge for me in my mind is around the whole inclusion thing. I think if we're really looking for talent, we have to be as inclusive as we can around organisations. That means really opening our kind of mindset to the skills that we really need for jobs. It means opening every single pipeline that we can. It means looking at the less obvious things like social mobility and disability as well as gender, and it really is about kind of driving a really strong employer brand and an employee value proposition that makes talent want to come and work in your organisation.
The other one that's really critical is just the pay agenda, and I think we're already seeing industrial relations unrest, which is inevitable. Obviously a real significant squeeze on people's income, particularly more impacted at lower levels. National living wage going up significantly. How do you deal with all of that and give people a great proposition, but also obviously deal with the headwinds for the business?